Hi, I'm Jasmin.
And I'm Bryaan.
We are from Phoenix's Advisory.
Today, we will be answering the web most asked question about insurance savings plan and unit trust investment. So Jasmin, what is the difference between life insurance and insurance savings plan?
Assuming the same premiums paid, life insurance has a lot higher coverage on death, terminal illness, or total permanent disability. The main focus is actually income protection. Whereas for savings plan, it provides a nominal sum assured in those areas, but focuses on providing a returns on your savings more suitable for wealth preservation or accumulation. So Bryaan, do you know what is the minimum tenure for insurance savings plan?
Short-term savings plan can be as short as 1 to 6 years, and they are usually offered in tranches for a limited time with guaranteed returns. Longer-term options of 10 to 25 years are the more common one, and this is usually incorporated for planning of major life events such as retirement as well as kids' education. And last but not least, some plans may have a longer duration of 30 years and beyond, and this is when you want to provide for a legacy solution. Jasmin, what are the differences between an investment savings plan and investing in unit trust?
Insurance savings plan usually has a capital or return guaranteed component. It also has a nominal sum assured for varying levels of protection. Whereas investing in unit trust alone is usually totally non-guaranteed and without any sum assured component. Of course, there is also a lock-in period for insurance savings plan, but there is none for unit trust or mutual funds investment.
So for unit trusts, or what we call mutual funds, monies are put from various investors to invest in a diversified portfolio of stocks, bonds, and even securities that is managed by a portfolio or a fund manager. And whereas an insurance savings plan usually combines both investing in participating fund and insurance, and this is managed by an insurer.
Unit trusts are open-end investments, and the final return amount can fluctuate depending on when the investor chooses to buy or sell. Unlike an insurance savings plan, the fluctuation will be minimal, and the projected return amount is actually an expected amount due to the fixed contractual term and also the predetermined maturity date. So now that we have discussed about insurance savings plan and also unit trust investment, what are actually the pros and cons of getting an insurance savings plan?
Okay. So the pros would be, firstly, it can cultivate a positive saving discipline habit, and potentially it gives a better return as compared to a bank deposit. And also, it combines protection as well as savings. Whereas for the cons of getting an insurance savings plan will be, it has a lesser flexibility than separate insurance and investment product, which this strategy is commonly known as buy term and invest the rest.
To add on, insurance savings plan has insurance component integrated together with the investment. Whereas if you take up life or term insurance plans and invest separately via investment platform, you can make adjustment to your portfolio by the components or the functions individually.
And also, insurance savings plan also potentially might yield a lower return as compared to investing in unit trust funds. It also might have higher fees and charges as compared to bank deposit because of distribution charges.
So, Bryaan, do you think doing investment is actually riskier than your insurance savings plan?
So in general, yes. However, there are measures that can be taken to reduce or mitigate these risks. So first, you must ensure that emergency fund is in place, and we need to do a proper assessment of your risk appetite is also very essential. A higher risk tolerance is usually required when doing investment.
And also consider portfolio diversification and rebalancing it regularly to reduce unnecessary risk exposure. It is important to do holistic financial portfolio planning. Consider hybrid solutions such as taking up insurance to provide guaranteed returns and also to protect important nest eggs. At the same time, doing investments to optimize your returns, the idea is actually not to put all your eggs in one basket. Don't forget to review your financial planning regularly to ensure everything goes according to your plan. So Bryaan, let me ask you,
Yes.
What are the differences between self-investing and engaging professional help?
Okay, so firstly for self-investing, potentially you have more control and lower fees, but this will require more time and knowledge from you. When you engage professional help, you leverage on expertise of financial consultants and respective financial advisory firms that you do your investment with. And this might have potentially higher in fees, but it's also time saving for you, especially with functions such as auto rebalancing if you're on a portfolio solution.
Ultimately, the decisions depend on your personal knowledge, time availability, and the comfort in making financial decisions without any advice.
So the internet is most curious about this question. Is it recommended to do investment first or to get insured first?
Well, generally, I would say build your emergency savings first while securing your basic insurance coverage, then consider investment or insurance savings plan according to your financial objectives and risk appetite.
Remember, these are generic guidelines. It is advisable to consult with a licensed financial consultant for a more personalized advice that is based on each and individual circumstances.
I think that's all for today. Thank you. I'm Jasmin.
I'm Bryaan.
And we are from Phoenix's Advisory.
Thank you. Bye-bye.